Hello everyone, welcome to my first official video for 2023. Right now in my collection I don't have a lot of big plants. In fact, most of my plants are really small, like less than 4 inches. I definitely want to size up some plants and I want some big plants, some big philodendrons. Most of these, if not all, are philodendrons. Yeah, today's video is gonna be 8. As of right now, 8. I could add more into the video, but I think right now I'm just gonna keep it at 8. Yeah, let's get right into it. I feel like some of these I might even end up taking off of the list. I don't want to overrun my space with like big plants because I do keep most of my plants on my desk. And if they get too big, then they're gonna have to move somewhere else. And I am, I only got so much space in this room. Could be an issue, but I feel like that's a good issue to have. Yeah, I'm gonna start off with these smaller ones. Let's start off with this beautiful, lovely child. This is my El Choco that I imported. I will pop the video in. She is a lovely gal with 3 roots. It's been 4 months, going on 5 months that I imported this. I wish I knew what this plant would entail. Entail. I wish I knew what this plant would entail. That still does not sound right. I don't know. I really want to get this sized up like some big old like wild fern leaves. Like I really want this plant to size up like ASAP. I do have this in a cloche. It did give me this big fat aerial root that is like, I ain't stopping. I did put some Myco in here as well. As soon as I got it, I was like Salt Bay. Yeah, I have moved this around a lot and I honestly wish I just kept it in water from the beginning. I feel like it would be in such a better condition. Yeah, this plant for sure. I love these leaves so much. Somewhere online, whether it was on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, I heard someone say that they did not enjoy this plant as much as they thought they would because of these neon, very bright veins. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, am I not gonna enjoy it? Because like I don't see myself as a person that enjoys like neon pothos or neon, Hederaceums. So I was just kind of like, oh, what does that mean? But maybe I have to wait until it's like more mature. So far, the neon-iness on this plant, girl, sign me up. I am so ready for that. This really makes me want a Philodendron luxurians because of the veining. Here, I'll pop in a picture. I love the way the veining bleeds into the leaves. Like, sign me up. And I really want to get this, like, just imagine this, but like, bam, like, big and like, boom in your face, Okay, I've talked about that one enough. Next, my white wizard. Yes, I love this plant. Honestly, this plant just gives me like so much like shy girl, like, girl in the corner energy, and like she's cute but she tries to not act cute, or like she just like is all to herself. Like, this is the vibe that I get from this plant. Girl, just imagine these leaves like boop, like just like when they're like, giving. And like right now they're giving, but like not like I know my worth type of vibe. It's more like sitting in the corner vibe, like all to herself vibe. You guys, I hit legs yesterday and was it yesterday? Yeah, today's Sunday. I freaking hit legs yesterday. I dropped this plant back to back yesterday twice, and it was very annoying because it fell where like all of my plants are, so it just like seeped underneath them, and I had to move them all off of the water, wipe off the bottom, it was just a whole thing. And I want to be able to pot this up. Also, one question for those of you that pot up in no drainage: what do you plant your philodendrons in? I've noticed that they don't enjoy my sphagnum mix as much as I'd like them to. I was thinking about pon. I don't have a lot of pon, so I would have to use that very sparingly. My Micans I tried to put in my sphagnum mix, did not like it. This is my plant arrangement. I have variegated Hederaceum, maybe. and 2 Epis, Epi Marble and Albo. When I say I want to size up, you know, what's in here, I mostly am talking about the Epis, but I also want a big pot of this. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have to take this out of this pot because, like, look at this. I would love to just have it, like, imagine some big, like, Epi Marble, Epi Albo. Yeah, I think I am always going to keep them together just because I feel like they would definitely even each other out. They're both beautiful on their own, but, like, together, I feel like they would just, like, yin and, like, literally yin and yang, because it's, like, green with white and then white with green, you know? Like, I feel like that'd be so cool. Oh my god. That just, like, gave it so much more meaning now. Next, come on. You kind of had to expect this one. There's no way that, like, I let a video go out with, like, not featuring my Jose Buono. It also gave me this beautiful new leaf. It has this beautiful white, like, almost like mottled look, and then it has, like, it's like white on this, like, sage speckliness. And oh my god, like, I need to calm down. But, like, even though it's such a little, like, a small sliver of variegation, you guys, like, I think this is my favorite leaf, like, because, like, really take the time to look at that green, at this, like, sage green variegation here. It is, like, speckled and sage and, like, oh my goodness, I love this plant. For those of you with Jose Buonos or just, like, experience with them, how do you keep the white on it? Like, this leaf was on it when Jimmy gave it to me, and it's kept the white patch right there, you know? This leaf, when it first came out, it was half white, and then it sort of did this thing. I don't know if, like, maybe while it's hardening off, I just have to blast it with light for it to keep the white. And I've already tried to research it, but I haven't really found a lot on it. Like, a lot of people are just saying that, like, at some point it'll harden off to, like, this green, but, like, I've seen Charmaine's, like, Jose Buono that she's, like, taking care of for someone, and then this leaf right here. So I'm just kind of, like, lost. And this leaf is, like, old, as you guys can see. It's at the bottom of the stem, and it still has the white, so I just don't know how to keep that white. One fun thing about Landa is she likes to go under my blankets, and she will, like, scratch at them when she wants to go underneath, and she was doing that, and so she is literally in my sweatshirt now. Like, I freaking love this cat so much. This is the next one, my Micans. I've actually been struggling with this. It's in a little 2-inch pot because of it. Yeah, I don't know why I'm struggling so much with plants in soil now. Like, this one and the one that was in the Vanda basket, I actually had to switch that one out. This has never really grown successfully in my care, which really sucks because, like, I just want to have a big, full Micans. I recently saw that Charmaine grows hers in pond, so maybe I could try that. The only reason that this is in soil is because the last time I tried this in semi-hydroponics, or in my sphagnum mix specifically, it hated it. It did not work. The leaves would come out exactly like this, like all curled and, like, weird, and I think that I do want to give semi-hydro another try just because I was only giving it Super Thrive at the time, so this could just be, like, nutrient deficiency. Very much what could be, like, I don't doubt that. Now I have a lot more nutrients. Now I can do a lot more with this plant. It is still giving me some growth. I do have it pretty high up on my, like, grow light situation, so this should be growing a lot more than it is, but it did get root rot. The root mass is a lot smaller now. So that's where I'm at with this one. This is number six. Yes, this is a mottled dragon given to me by Jimmy Gimbel here on YouTube. He is the best. My dragon. Definitely want to get those, like, Florida leaves, not Florida, but, like, dragon leaves, I should say. There's no way I'm letting this stay immature. So, like, I don't want none of these, like, scraggly leaves. Jimmy gave me this plant. Most of these plants Jimmy has given me, yeah, like, a good, like, third of the list. This is in soil. I have noticed that soil has like a expiration date for me. So like they will grow great in soil for a while and then suddenly I will overwater and then there's the downfall of the plant. So I really hope that doesn't happen with this one. I feel like I have evolved from that. So like, you know, I have clear vessels. I can see the roots. I can see the substrate. I can see, like, now I have moss pools. You know, I can feel, I can see the color. Like, I feel like now I have a lot more tools that help me be better with growing these plants. So maybe it'll be different, you know. I also am thinking about going soilless, so like going to Coco Core, but I do not have the funds right now to do so. I am really just holding back a lot right now because of Lila's situation. She is top priority right now over anything, but it's just something that in the future I would definitely like to switch to. I recently watched Planted Suhal, which if you guys don't know who she is, check her out on TikTok. I am obsessed with her content and just her videos overall, and I was recently watching her soil mix video, and I don't know what people's experience is with like growing in drainageless with like a peat moss base. I have literally only experienced root rot, like whether it's overwatering, underwatering, or a mixture of both. Usually it's a mixture of both, and I just don't know how to prevent that because that's what happened with my dubia. I moved it to drainageless and that was just its downfall from there. Like I don't know if there's like if one is better than the other for drainageless. Also with this plant, I don't know a lot about this plant. I didn't even know what it was when he gave it to me. I only recently like understood what it was, but what is the variegation like? Is the variegation light dependent or is it genetics? Let me know if you know anything about that. I'm probably going to do a little bit more research as well myself. You know what? Let's do this because why not? You guys already know about this one. Definitely on the list. There's no way I wasn't going to put this on the list. My Pallidiflorum, my beautiful, beautiful Anthurium Pallidiflorum. I don't really know what there is to say, but like, look at this leaf compared to this leaf. There's no way I want my plant to look like this. I just want all of this. Like, give me all of this. This is a pretty fast grower. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, fast grower. I haven't been giving it like the best conditions because it is the middle of winter, but it definitely has the will to grow and it's very vigorous, and I cannot wait to experience all of these plants in summer, which by the way, it is my first summer. I think it has what did I just say? I can't even repeat it, but it has been officially a year since I have basked myself in the plant hobby. Last year around August, December, or I think it was November to December-ish is when I fully dipped into the plant hobby, so it has been a year. I have not experienced a full summer with, you know, the plants that are in this collection. I don't think I've experienced actually any. Maybe just my Alocasia Black Velvet. And yeah, that I feel like it's gonna get a little bit repetitive, but I definitely want to get those like thin, like, I feel like this is a reach, but like those leaves that are like thin at the top and then it just like gets bigger and bigger. Like that's exactly what I want for this plant. I probably won't get it. I'm probably reaching just because like it's not really growing in a greenhouse, but like, you know, one can only hope, and I'm gonna hope. And the last one, it doesn't look like much right now, but I promise you it's getting there. This is a Philodendron Splendid that Jimmy gave me as well. It is pushing out some sort of new growth. I do have it, you know, on some prime real estate on my desk. It's definitely getting some love. This one, I think I have decided to just keep it in soil. All of my soil plants, I really want to do my best to give them my all this year and really just like focus in on soil plants, especially with most of my collection being in drainageless, semi-hydro, that sort of thing. I feel like my attention is like, before when I owned plants, this is how much of my attention it took. Now with like semi-hydro and drainageless, it's like this much of my attention. So I'm hoping that like this can be like drainageless, semi-hydro, and then this can be like all my plants and soil. And yeah, I'm just excited, and I absolutely cannot wait for the summer, and I'm gonna keep repeating that until it is the freaking summer. This is number 8, my Splendid. I know it doesn't look like a lot, and I do have some cuttings. I'm too lazy to go get them right now, especially with Lila inside my sweatshirt. Yeah, I do have some cuttings that I'm going to be putting in here as well, so it's going to be like, I'm thinking about putting like at least 2 or 3 more cuttings in here, because I really, really, really want a full Splendid on my desk in that area. Just like the things that I like envision for my design of my desk during the summer, like a big old Splendid right here facing outwards. I really hope that this one like pops off this summer, because I really just want a big Splendid. And yeah, that is the final one. Let me know what plants you guys are trying to size up this year for the spring and summer. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to see what these plants will look like in a year's time. One thing that I'm scared of is that I'm gonna like jinx it and then they're all just gonna decline. Do not want that to happen. I am just like putting it out there in the universe that those are my intentions for these plants, and it's fine if the universe doesn't want to give that to me, but I would appreciate it if she did. Every single one of these plants has prime real estate on my desk. Let me show you what my desk looks like so that you guys can see where I pulled these plants from and what it looks like now. All of this was full. All of it. Every last bit of it. As you guys can see, prime real estate. Heaters right underneath that. Lighting is right above. So with that being said, that is all for today's video. Let me know what plants you guys are trying to size up this summer down below in the comments. Of course, like, share, comment, all of those beautiful things. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, feel free to check out any of my other videos. In December, I was posting 3 videos a week, so there is so much content out there of mine for you guys to enjoy. I really enjoy putting these videos together, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them. Thank you so much for watching.